In our lives, we all yearn to hear God speak, often pleading, "Lord, speak to me." Yet when God does communicate, we frequently struggle to recognize his voice amidst the noise of our daily lives and distractions, as he seldom speaks with thunderous tones from the heavens, choosing instead to convey his messages through other people, warnings, critiques, a priest's sermon, or even the words of a friend. Amos, the figure we often overlook in our lives, exemplifies the person who reveals our faults, a truth-teller that some may deem an adversary instead of recognizing the divine purpose behind their words. Much like the 4 friends in the Gospel who brought the paralyzed man to Jesus, demonstrating that a true friend leads us towards salvation rather than allowing us to remain comfortable in our sin. In this world filled with voices, it is essential to recognize that the Amos in our lives, those who provide loving correction or guidance, are not our enemies but likely divine messengers sent to prompt us towards reflection and repentance, reminding us that God's heart is always open to giving us second chances before any judgment is rendered. Thus, we are encouraged to ponder who these figures are in our lives and whether we have truly listened to their messages or dismissed them. As we reflect on the opportunities presented to us, we must recognize that the events or people calling us to reconsider our paths are not mere disruptions but significant chances bestowed upon us by God, urging us towards growth and redemption. And we must courageously ask ourselves who the Amos in our lives truly are, whether we have heeded their counsel, and how God may be speaking to us through them today, leading us closer to his presence. In our quest for divine communication, we often overlook the simple yet profound moments where God might be reaching out to us, whether it's through the comforting presence of a friend who holds us accountable, or in the sacred silence during a moment of prayer, prompting us to recognize that these encounters are instrumental in guiding us toward a more faithful and fulfilling life, compelling us to ask ourselves how we can remain open to these messages that may come in unexpected forms, reminding us to appreciate the Amos present in our journeys. As we navigate through our lives, it becomes increasingly important to embrace the moments of conviction and encouragement provided by those who act as Amos in our lives, challenging us to seek truth and healing, reminding us that true friendship is about guiding one another toward Jesus, fostering a connection that not only comforts us, but also propels us towards deeper understanding and faith, leading us to reflect on how we can be that source of support for others. In the intricate journey of our lives, we are continually called to embrace the Amos figures who challenge us to confront our realities, leading us toward paths filled with divine purpose and understanding, as each moment of reflection invites us to not only listen, but also engage with our faith, exploring how we can extend the compassion we receive to others, forging bonds that encourage spiritual growth and mutual support on this beautiful journey toward Christ.